The statements, I call them in for Maitland.
Madam Speaker, with the Easter long weekend coming up, I want to invite all members to come along to Maitland, the tourism gem of New South Wales. As many in this place would be aware, Maitland is very proud of its heritage. One of the earliest locations for European settlement in the Hunter Valley was the river port of Morpeth, near where I live. And the member for Wallsend would know it well. Morpeth remains a popular destination for visitors to this day and a great place to embark on a tour of Maitland. It must be Morpeth is how this picturesque village promotes itself, with a welcome mat awaiting those in search of the Hunter Valley's premier boutique, shopping and dining experiences. On the subject of food, where would Australia have been if a young William Arnott hadn't emigrated from Scotland to Morpeth to begin his trade and lay the foundations for the biscuit company that became a national icon? The family tradition continues in the 21st century with a local bakehouse run by great-great-great-grandson Stephen, who has restored the Arnott's original biscuit oven on the site, which dates back to the 1860s. As you head down the road in East Maitland, you'll find a great landmark that accommodated thousands over its working life but now hosts a new clientele. The New South Wales Government closed the maximum security Maitland Jail in 1998 after 150 years of operation, and Maitland City Council took over the challenge of tapping its tourism potential. I'm pleased to report that just under 29,000 people visited the jail last year for tours, functions or events. Having spent a night in the jail myself, I can recommend the serve time experience and encourage visitors to learn about the history of the facility, past prisoners and daring escapes. I must say I didn't enjoy sleeping in Ivan Milat's apparent cell all that much. The Lieutenant Governor's residence of Maitland Jail also boasts an attraction for the students of fashion. The Australian Museum of Clothing and Textiles is preserving and displaying clothes, footwear, accessories and textiles dating back from 1860 to the present. On the subject of bringing history to life, Maitland's Steam Fest, which is held annually in April, has firmly established itself as a regional tourism event. For 25 years, this event has celebrated the ways steam helped develop the Hunter Valley, and in particular the South Maitland Railway Line, which hauled the output from the coalfields for a century. I highly recommend Steam Fest to everyone who are fans of Thomas the Tank Engine, to those old enough to remember the days of steam trains. Whether it's to see the remnants of Australia's early industrialised past for the first time, to reminisce about yesteryear, or to have a family outing on a warm afternoon, Steam Fest has united the community and become a must-see event. Maitland City Centre also deserves praise for its contribution to developing the festival culture by making the CBD Heritage Mall another focal point for community gatherings. Maitland Taste the Food, Wine and Jazz Festival on the last weekend of March, last weekend, has shown how this convivial atmosphere can be enjoyed by all and also be a family event. It was great to see so many people in town grazing their way through the two-day food and wine smorgasbord featuring celebrated Hunter chefs and the finest Hunter Valley wines. Of course, great food is available all year round in Maitland. Some of my favourites include the Old Georgian Dragon restaurant, which won the Best European Restaurant in the 2010 Hunter Region Restaurant and Catering Association Awards, the amazing cafes of Morpeth and Lorne, the great pub food at the Bushrangers Bar and Brasseries in Largs. The views are as good as the food at Lavender's Riverside Cafe on the Maitland River, and of course Restaurant 305 in the heart of Maitland, which is famous for its cuisine and wine list, and their new restaurant Le Feuve. If travellers want to enjoy the great outdoors, then the open spaces of Maitland Park and Walker Recreation and Wildlife Reserve are popular, friendly and family locations close to the centre of town. Maitland's Regional Art Gallery is certainly worth visiting, and it's open over this weekend. There are great exhibitions on at the moment, including the River Stories, a creative response to the river in different forms and with different messages. Maitland International Salon of Photography, now an annual tradition, has over 100 prints from different countries on display at the moment. Finally, for the adrenaline junkies, Rutherford Aerodrome could have just what the traveller desires, with tandem skydives and aerobatic joy flights awaiting thrill seekers. And I did watch my son jump out of planes a number of times there and never got used to the experience, but it is great to visit. I'm hoping I never get a birthday present of a jump out of a plane. Thank you, everyone. But it is a terrific local aerodrome and there are great sports to be enjoyed. I invite everyone to come to Maitland to enjoy our attractions. Come over the Easter holidays. If you can't, come during the rest of the year. You'll be most welcome.
Private member statement.